Hello and happy Halloween. Hi Beanie, how are you? I don't know if anyone's gonna be here because this is not a scheduled live, but on our Monday live stream, I had said that if I didn't end up doing anything for Halloween, we would maybe do a live, and I had a bunch of like things I had to get done this evening, and I just got done literally 5 minutes ago. I did my makeup a little bit earlier in the day. How are you, Beanie? Happy Halloween. I almost said happy Halloweeny. Hi, Beanie. Happy Halloweeny. Hi to, what from Italy? Hi, it's just, man. Hi, Luna. Hi, Quinn. How are y'all? Happy Halloween, everyone. Happy Halloween. Hi, Water Forest. How are you? Hi, Celia. Good to see you. I had mentioned earlier in the week that we might do a Halloween live. Scooting in my chair. Um, if I didn't end up doing something, because I had tentative plans that did not. Well, they got moved to tomorrow. And I'm really kind of excited about it because now we're doing a little Halloween live, and you guys gave me an excuse to kind of dress up. Y'all, my hat has like stretched out. The brim was like not this stretchy last year whenever I made it. So I'm trying to figure out how I want to like bend my witch's hat. Tilly is here also. Hi, Tilly. And she had a little witch's hat on earlier. We filmed a little video together. It was cute of us both being witches. And now I am working on knitting a scarf, a big infinity scarf. You love my hat? Thank you. I made it last year for the Michigan Renaissance Festival. What did I do for Halloween? Nothing. Literally nothing. I'm not a big Halloween girly, if I'm being honest. I had just like a bunch of just like regular work stuff that I had to do today. And I just knew that if I got everything done in time, I was going to put on my little witch hat and maybe some Vine makeup and get on and say hi to you guys. And so that's exactly what we're doing. You said you're so excited for Christmas. Do you want to know why? Yes, tell me why. Looks so pretty. Thank you. Very sweet. You went to a high school football game. Cool. Cool, cool. Oh, I have a bird here with me too. I should put the bird on my hat. Oh, whenever I first made this hat, the birds like perfectly like stayed on the brim. I don't know why the brim feels like it's so much wavier than it was. Also, I thrifted this like dress shirt thing recently and I really love it. And I have my best deal ever on this cape. It's just a giant piece of fabric that I got from Joann's, RIP, and I got it for $2.50. It was the craziest deal ever. You had to miss your last home game. I'm sorry. I mean, at least you went to the beach, but I'm still sorry. That stinks to miss your last game. Hi, Angel. How are you? Hi, Chloe. It was a lot of fun. Good. Glad it was a lot of fun. What did everybody do for Halloween? Another reason I thought about maybe doing a late live was I thought maybe if people had like Halloween plans earlier in the night, maybe people would be like scrolling, getting ready for bed, and maybe, you know, grab your yarn, say hi, hang out for a little bit. Love the thrift finds. I know. Me too. You're decorating for Christmas tomorrow? I think tomorrow I am going to do some like manifesting, some like resetting, and some like planning, and maybe some like decluttering, downsizing. I have plans with friends in the evening, but not until maybe like 6 or 7. So I think what I'm gonna do, I heard somebody talking about this on Instagram and I love this idea. She said every November 1st, she gets up, she puts on Christmas music, makes a little cup of coffee, cup of hot cocoa, whatever. I'm gonna make probably my coffee with like my pumpkin spice creamer. And she said she makes a list of things she wants to do before the end of the year. So she calls it like 26 before 26. And last year she did 25 before 25 and so on. And she said that basically some of the things are like, well, sorry, before I get to what the things are, it all has to be like a one and done thing. So it can't be like, I want to start getting up earlier. I want to, you know, start going to the gym. It can't be things like that. It has to be like a one and done thing. So like, yeah, deep clean of your room. Maybe it's like, I want to wipe the baseboards down. For me, I need to reorganize my pantry and I need to go through my spice shelf and throw out anything that's like expired. Oh my gosh, look at Tilly. She looks so cute right now. I can turn like this a little bit so you guys can see Tilly. Nope, that's gonna be hard on the back. I can't turn that far. Um, but I also, not just like productive things, but also like really like emotional things, sentimental things. Like I want to bake Christmas cookies. I want to have my friends over to like maybe make like Christmas crafts, you know. And so basically you write down 26 things you want to do before the end of the year, and the thing is, you don't have to do them all. If you even just do like one of the 26 things, you've done something that's going to make you happy. So I love that. The vines on my face are pretty. Thank you. I went with my just basically Renaissance, my Renaissance witch outfit. You love trick-or-treating? Yay, I'm so glad. What am I making? I'm making a scarf. And here's my thought. So I have this color yarn, which is like a purple, and it's an alpaca wool. And then I also have a green of the same alpaca wool. And you guys, shocker, me loving green and purple, like my entire background and like my hat. But here's the crazy thing. This purple is almost like a maroonish color, and it actually looks really good with the red that I'm going to do my Christmas sweater out of. So my Christmas sweater is going to be, this isn't my Christmas sweater, this is just something I had made out of these two yarns. So these two yarns are going to be my Christmas sweater colors. I think that if I do this scarf and make it with this purple and green, it's actually going to look like red and green when I wear it with this sweater. So I'm really excited. I think they're going to complement each other well. So I had just like a lot of other work stuff to do this week. And so I didn't really get to film too much. So this was my like in between working on working on stuff. I was working on this scarf, and I really love it. I'll probably make it like a little bit wider with the purple and then do about the same amount with the green. So it'll kind of like fold over together. Ozzy from the future here. How is Halloween in Australia? I know I've seen a lot of people in the UK post saying they wish it was bigger in the UK. Is Halloween big in Australia? You were dressed as a witch for a concert last night. Fun. You just subscribed, guys. Crochet 3794 just now joined the Sunflower family. Can we get some sunflowers in the chat to welcome Crochet 3794 to the Sunflower family? You love the hat? Thank you. I crocheted it last year for the Michigan Renaissance Festival, and I made my whole outfit for it. I do have a video up. I actually have two videos for that Renaissance fair. I've got one of making the whole outfit, and then I've got one of actually going to the Renaissance fair. Did anyone see anyone dressed as K-pop Demon Hunters? I figured everyone would be someone from K-pop Demon Hunters this year. You went as a Slytherin? Cool. You're doing another Christmas gift planning because you're gonna make gifts. Aw, good. You're setting up an Etsy. Awesome. You saw one roomie. Cool. You're an angel. Cool. You love my outfit. Thank you. I'm like not a huge Halloween person, but I do love like dressing up for like Renaissance fairs. It's just that I don't like scary stuff. You know what I mean? And I think Renaissance fairs are so fun because like I get to dress up, but it's not like scary. You were your favorite singer. Cool. Who was your favorite singer? Your son went as Gene from Bob's Burgers. Nice. Hi, Roxy. How are you? You adopted more than 50 cats? Wow. You're Bob from Despicable Me. Amazing. I'm trying to think the last time I actually like went out on Halloween. I think it was 2 years ago. I like punny Halloween costumes. I even made a video last year of like 31 punny Halloween costumes. I was, quote, under the weather last year or 2 years ago. Because last year all I really did for Halloween was the Renaissance Fair. And I dressed up in this exact outfit. But 2 years ago, I went out in Nashville and I literally wore pajamas and I made a cloud like hat, and it actually had like lightning in it and stuff. It was really cool. You were a Renaissance Fair fairy. Her name is Holly. I love that. I love that. Your son was Eddie from Stranger Things. Nice. Yeah, I just don't do like horror, and I don't know, I'm always a little bit unsettled near Halloween just because like you never know, like on your For You page or even on like Netflix like home screen and stuff where there's going to be like a jump scare. It like always gets me. I'm exactly the same, unicorn. You said you love fall and hate scary. That's exactly how I am. What's my favorite Halloween costume I've done? I really liked the Under the Weather. Like that was fun because I like punny stuff. So I had like my lightning like hat with like clouds and stuff, and then I just wore pajamas and carried like a box of tissues. I'm actually knitting right now, and I'm knitting a little like infinity scarf. I don't know. Like I'm trying to even think. I did Daenerys from Game of Thrones, and Josh won as a dragon. That was fun. Um, so I went through like a big like zombie apocalypse phase and like loved like that kind of stuff, like zombie stuff. And I love the 100, which is not zombie, but it is still like apocalypse like kind of themed. And a few years ago, I threw an apocalypse party for Halloween. It was actually, it's more than a few years ago at this point. It was actually a Halloween of 2019. So all my friends were teasing me. They're like, "You threw an apocalypse party and then the world shut down in 2020." But yeah, for the apocalypse party, we like taped all the windows shut with like newspapers and caution tape, and everyone came in their best like apocalypse like zombie like hunter gear, and that was fun. So it wasn't exactly like a costume, but I guess it was a costume. It wasn't like a specific character, but I was like, you know, your favorite was you saw a crazy cat lady. I love that. Hi in Greenland, how are you? Oh my gosh, Andrea, I saw that. That was so funny. My favorite one was A Waste of Time. Did you see that guy in that video? Oh, Jay Walker was funny too. He had like a J taped to his walker, but The Waste of Time, he had watches all around his belt. They had so many good ones. If that's the same video, I'm assuming it is. You just subscribed. Y'all, Blair subscribed. Can we get some sunflowers in the chat for Blair? Welcome to the sunflower family. Me and Josh are still dating, yes. People have been asking lately. They're like, we haven't seen Josh in any videos recently. I promise I saw him 10 seconds ago. He's, I think, playing some video games with some friends right now. And he does still knit. I still need to teach him how to crochet. Yes, Spice Girl. Wait, I don't think I saw Wine Rack. I don't remember that one. You carved pumpkins tonight? That's awesome. Did I show you guys my pumpkin? I had a friend over maybe a week ago, and we painted on pumpkins. I usually paint pumpkins rather than carve them. I guess we do the power washer pumpkin sometimes, but I made squiggle monsters on my pumpkin. Aren't they so cute? These two are my favorite. I like that guy too. These three. I love them. So those are squiggle monsters. Yeah, I didn't decorate that much for fall this year. Like, I'm probably gonna decorate for Christmas literally next week because last year I didn't decorate for Christmas at all and I was really sad. So I have like some fall things up here in my craft room, but I don't have as much like in the rest of my house like I normally do. Yay, you finally made it live. Welcome, Debbie. Thanks, Chloe. Thanks, Brenda. What about you guys? Do you guys decorate for fall and for like the holidays, or just one or the other? I'm really excited to decorate for the holidays. I'm traveling next weekend. Speaking of which, Monday what is it, the 9th or 10th or 11th, somewhere in there. Monday the 10th. I don't know if there will be a live. We may even schedule it. It would have to wait until I'm going to be gone the 9th, 10th, and 11th of that next week. So we might not have a live stream that week. It's going to be really cool though. I think I can tell you guys. I don't know if I can tell you guys or not yet. I'll find out if I can tell you guys where I'm going. It's going to be really cool. And I'll hopefully get to make some videos there and stuff. But I won't be probably able to do a live stream that week. Hopefully I can still be on the premiere though. Yes, Nightmare Before Christmas. So you don't have to decorate for exactly. Honestly, it's part of why I love Nightmare Before Christmas so much because like it just works for both. I thought about watching that tonight, but I'll probably just watch Casper because Casper the Friendly Ghost is my favorite Halloween movie. And then I can still watch Nightmare Before Christmas, like, you know, going closer into Christmas. But anyways, what I was gonna say is I'm traveling next weekend for just for like 3 days, but my goal is to basically be decorated before I'm traveling. 55 days till Christmas, that's crazy. That's crazy. Scooby-Doo. Nice. It's November for you. I know it's gonna be November in just a couple hours for us. Can you crochet Christmas ornaments for your Christmas tree? Yeah, I did a bunch of them last year. I'm not sure what I'll do this year for Christmas stuff. I'm like so set on doing my wearables right now. Like I'm actually shocked I'm even just like taking a break to do this knit scarf because I'm really working on my moss sweater, which I'll probably get back to in the next couple days. I want to have my moss sweater done before I'm traveling next weekend because I want to be able to wear like all things that I made when I'm traveling. So I don't know if I can talk about it yet. I'm like, my friend is doing something really, really cool and I'm able to go like as her +1. So it's like not my thing to share. But I'll hopefully be able to tell you guys about it soon. So I'm only gonna be gone for like 3 days, but sadly it does overlap with our Monday. Ooh, that's fun. Yeah, I haven't done just like a Christmas idea video. I probably will make one of those this year. I did 101 gift ideas last year, but that was just like gift ideas, not like holiday things, you know? But maybe like 25 things to crochet for Christmas or something like that. You're about to make some hot chocolate. I need to get some hot chocolate. I don't think I have any in the house right now. I'm still on my pumpkin spice kick right now. I'll probably switch into like peppermint cocoa in the next couple weeks. You know, October was always my favorite month, but now I actually think November is my favorite month. Another masculine things to crochet. Yes, I've seen a few requests for that. I need to like look into some more masculine things to crochet because I think we did what, 17 things? Could probably find some more for sure. I'm sorry you had the worst Halloween. I hope that we can make it a little bit better just by hanging out and having a bit of a chill live. You just finished making pumpkin spice hot chocolate. I'm sorry, what? Alex, pumpkin spice hot chocolate? I have never thought about that before. That sounds amazing. Oh my goodness. That sounds so good. Yeah, maybe I should get some. Do you just make like regular hot chocolate and then just like put like a pumpkin spice creamer in it? Oh no. That doesn't sound like fun. Oh, I'm sorry, Preppy. That stinks. Glad you're here with us now. Chillin'. Hope it makes the rest of your Halloween a little bit better. Making me hungry and thirsty. I know. I'm sipping a Sprite right now. I've been on like a Sprite Zero kick lately. Let's see. Made a regular pack. Oh, Swiss Miss is the type of hot cocoa. That's right. That's awesome. I love putting a hot cocoa pack in my coffee. And then like whatever creamer, like a peppermint creamer is like really good. I've done that before. I am knitting a scarf right now. It's gonna be like just a big fluffy loose infinity scarf. It's gonna be half of this purple and half this green, but the nice thing is this purple actually really looks like the red that I'm using for my Christmas sweater. I know it just looks like a lighter version of it, so I think it'll complement each other really well. You don't see spice pumpkin stuff in New Zealand? Oh my gosh, I didn't know that. Is pumpkin stuff more just like an American thing, or is that also like in the UK and stuff? I know I'm knitting right now, it's rare. This week I had a bunch of like boring worky stuff to do, like back end stuff, and so I didn't like film a ton, And so I was just like, I want something to do in between when I'm like working on stuff that I'm not necessarily gonna film. So I started knitting myself a scarf, and I'm really excited about it. But I'm excited also to get back to my moss sweater because I want to have that done by next week. You just learned how to knit and it's not for you, you prefer crochet. I get that. I still prefer crochet too. Tilly is wonderful. She's asleep on that ladder. So I have the window cracked just because, like, I don't know. I saw somebody say recently that like in November you should spend a lot of time like airing out your house before it gets like really cold in like December and January, just to, I don't know, let out like whether it's bad vibe or stale air, like whatever it is. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna spend some time in the craft room with the window cracked. So anyways, we're building her a window seat for right there, but we don't have it yet. And so she's just on that little step ladder that I put there for her. Never seen anything pumpkin spice in the UK apart from US brands. What about like coffee shops, even like the local coffee shops here? I know you probably always hear about like Dunkin' or Starbucks and stuff, but even all of our like local chains almost always have a pumpkin spice. Is that not like a thing? How many projects do I have that I'm doing right now? I am actively working on 3 projects right now, like pretty actively. I have actually 4. I have my scrap yarn blanket, but that's going to be like an ongoing project for a long time. I have this guy, the scarf, and then I have my, I really need to finish it, I'm calling it my like dream fall sweater. It's just all these different fall colors, but I can wear it through the end of November. Honestly, I'll still probably wear it in like February and stuff. And then I also have my moss sweater, which my moss sweater, my front panel's done. Yeah, oof, I don't wanna, oops, I unfrogged like half a row, it's fine. Front panel's done, and I love how it looks, except for that's actually the bottom. This is the top, hold on. Isn't it so pretty? I love it. I love it so much. Looks so cool. It's very messy. The sides are not straight whatsoever, but that's okay because they're gonna be like sewn together down the sides. So we will just tuck in whatever was extra. So tomorrow I'm gonna probably work on that second panel and film it a little bit. I'll probably go live maybe while I'm working on that sweater sometime too this week. You made your friend some mini pumpkins for Halloween gifts, yay! So I'm wearing the like shawl that I wore to the Renaissance Festival last fall, and I actually had pumpkins tied all over me, and every time I met one of you guys, I would take them off and give you a pumpkin, and that was so much fun. Yes, I like fluctuate between fall and Christmas. I totally get that. I've been watching Christmas movies all week, but then tonight I'm a fall girl again. I've been watching like all of like the cheesy like Netflix Christmas movies. I watched like Holiday and Last Christmas and one of the Lindsay Lohan ones, Our Little Secret, is that what it's called? I feel like there was another one that I watched this week. You'll have to let me know if you guys have any Christmas cheesy movies on Netflix that you recommend. I canceled like most of my other streaming services recently, so I really just have, well, I guess technically I still have, HBO comes with my internet and Prime comes with having like Amazon, but I canceled the other ones recently. The hat is adorable, thank you. One of my little witch hats. I say one of as if I've done multiple. I guess I've done a bunch of like tiny witch hats, but not any big ones. I need to put some wire in it to make it sit how I want it to sit, because I want it to sit like that, but it falls. Jingle All the Way, the one with Schwarzenegger? Is that the one? I remember watching that as a kid. I don't think I've seen that since I was a kid. Live action How the Grinch Stole Christmas, #1 of all time. Absolutely, that is my #1 Christmas movie of all time. Well, I say that. Okay, so like my mom and I love Jim Carrey's How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Dad and I love Elf. And then mine, like kind of like by myself and kind of with Josh, is The Holiday with Jack Black and Kate Winslet and Cameron Diaz and Jude Law. Oh, I love that movie so much. But yeah, if I like could only ever watch one Christmas movie for the rest of my life, it would be The Grinch. It would be Jim Carrey's Grinch, not the new animated Grinch. I don't know how to explain that. The new animated Grinch just kind of creeps me out. But those are my top 3 Christmas movies for sure. The Holiday, The Grinch, and Elf. Like, I always watch the Santa Clauses. I always watch Home Alone. Oh my gosh, one that is so underrated. So underrated. Have you guys read The Man Who Invented Christmas? Oh my gosh, it is so good. Yeah, The Holiday's amazing. But The Man Who Invented Christmas is about Charles Dickens and how he wrote A Christmas Carol. And I love A Christmas Carol so much. My family, we haven't in the past few years since COVID, but we every single year used to go see A Christmas Carol, like performed live at like a local theater. And so it's kind of replaced going to that. We need to start going again now that things are like open. I think it was just like a habit thing. We got out of the habit of going every year. But oh my gosh, Grinch's teeth made your skin crawl. I mean, yeah, I think that's the point. But yeah, The Man Who Invented Christmas is such a good one, and we watch that every year now. So good. Tell Tilly you love her. Tilly, they love you. Did you see Tilly and I did the little Halloween transition trend? It was fun. It was a lot of fun. I don't know why the Grinch's teeth never really got me, but when he bites into the bottle, that always got me, and when his socks crawl away, that got me. I haven't read A Boy Called Christmas. No. And you know what else I want to knit that I might do with these same wools if I have enough is leg warmers. I just need some really small in the round like needles. Like this is one of my smallest like in the round, and I need a smaller one. But I've missed knitting, honestly, like picking it up again. I was like, this is relaxing. Still prefer crochet though. You're reading the 3rd Hunger Games book. One of my last reads was Sunrise on the Reaping. I read the Hunger Games over a decade ago, but I read Sunrise on the Reaping, and it was really good. I'm on the 3rd Crescent City book right now. It's so funny how like these books that have like really similar titles to themselves, no idea what any of the books are called. Like I know there's Crescent City book 1, book 2, and book 3, but it's like House of Shadow and Darkness or something like that. It's not it. You saw the short, good. Should you read the Hunger Games? That depends. If you think that you would like it. Have you seen the movies? I was gonna ask how old you are, but like if y'all are obviously like underage, like don't share your, you know, age anywhere, like online. I will just say I feel like Hunger Games is what do you guys think? Like 13 plus, probably? I would say that's like what I would say. So they're like a little heavy, a little dark, but they're not like too much. You've not seen the movies. Wow. That's a nice thing though. That's nice that you could go into reading them without having seen the movies. I saw the first movie in theaters, and then you'd say 12 plus, yeah. So I saw the first one in theaters, and then I read all the books that week because I was like, oh my gosh, I have to know everything. And I was 18, 19. I was in college when they came out. What genre? Dystopian for sure is like the main genre, and the trope is like combat. Like I don't know how you really call it, what you would call it. It's like I feel like there should be a way to describe the trope because it's really popular. It's like the Powerless series has it as well. And, like a bunch of people have to compete by like fighting each other. It's kind of like she loosely based it on like gladiators. You just Googled 12 plus, yeah. PG-13. I would say PG-13 is, yeah, for sure. You need to reread them, haven't read them since I was younger. I tried to reread them during the pandemic, and I couldn't get back into them. I think it had been a long time since I'd read something in present tense, and it just really threw me for a loop. I could probably reread them now because like the Powerless series was in present tense, Fourth Wing is in present tense. Um, I think I could probably redo it now, reread them now. Even like the sunrise on the reaping was present tense. But happy Halloween, how are you? When you read books, it ruins movies for you. Oh, for sure. I've just learned that I have to appreciate them as two different things. You know what I mean? Like, they're just two different things. Good, I'm glad you're good. And happy Halloween to all. Love my crocheting. Aw. Thanks, Fraxton. Did you start knitting or crocheting first? If you guys do both, let me know which one you started with first. I'm always curious. So one of my grandmas taught me how to crochet as a kid, and then the other one tried to teach me how to knit, and I was like, this is horrible. I hate this. I always say that I think crocheting is easier to learn, but knitting is easier to do. Like, it's harder to figure out what to do with knitting, but once you're knitting, it's like 10,000 times easier than crochet, especially on your movements, especially if you're doing continental. Like, look how little I'm actually moving to get a stitch. You know what I mean? Like, continental knitting is just so smooth, and like you're just barely moving your arms at all. You have a crochet channel as well? That's awesome. You started crocheting, but you're learning how to knit. Very cool. Did you freehand your hat? Oh, it's freehand. It's a mess. I mainly made this on the drive up to Michigan Renaissance Fair last year. I would redo like 10 different things in it. But I love the point of the hat. It's when I get to hear that I messed up, I got too big, and then all this is too big. It's all too loose. Thanks, Ashley. Yeah, knitting is super friendly for people with sensitive bones or muscles, is what Alex says. I definitely agree with that. I feel like you're not moving as much. Now, it's a little bit more if you're doing like, what's it called, like English or standard knitting, where you go like through, you like wrap it around, and you like pull through. I can't get my tension right when I do that. The way that continental knitting works, I used to think continental knitting was like its own thing, but it's really just how you hold your yarn. So you actually hold your working yarn. I do, just like crochet. And then instead of like putting it through, wrapping around everything, you literally just put your hook through, not hook, needle, and wrap it around and pull it through, and then push it off the tip. So it's a lot more similar to crochet. It's really like you're going through the whole yarning over, bringing it through, and pushing it off the hook. It's a lot simpler. Your hat is spooky. Thanks. Yeah, no, I do like my hat. I'd probably maybe want to like eventually maybe starch my brim a little bit or something. It wasn't quite this bendy last year. You're gonna subscribe if you haven't already and follow. Thank you. Well, I know you're subscribed because I always have my chats to subscribers only, so thank you for having already subscribed. Have you ever worn a thick full cloak to the floor? Well, technically, this is a cloak, and it does technically drag to the floor. Do I watch other crochet YouTube channels, and which channels? I used to watch a lot of Jenna Phipps. Still sometimes. I need to catch up with her house stuff. I don't know what's going on now. But yeah, Jenna Phipps, this isn't crochet, but in the like clothes making world, I love Crescent Shea. And we have like, I think I'd seen maybe a TikTok or two of hers, and then I met her at a YouTube party, and then I started really watching her stuff. I was like, oh my gosh, I love her stuff. Because of you guys, I've seen some of Passionate Kelsey's stuff, but not like a ton. I've watched just like a ton of like different tutorials, especially for knitting. For knitting, I use Sheep and Stitch is the channel that taught me. I watched so many different videos, and then Sheep and Stitch is who made it stick. Should you trick or treat or not? I feel like it's probably too late now, isn't it? Is it too late now? I mean, I guess maybe not if you're on the East Coast. Or I mean, West Coast, sorry. Other way around. Also, I have this like light that I thought would just be kind of fun and spooky, but it's kind of in my eyes. You watch Sniffles too and Crescent Shea. Yes! Can you do a video on how to knit? I don't feel like I know enough yet to like really do it. I mean, I thought about maybe like once I've made a few more things and learned a little bit more, doing like a advice for crocheters who want to learn how to knit kind of a thing. Hold on, I have to change to cross-legged because this drives me crazy. Does Crochet by Jenna do the custom plushies for people? Hold on. No, this isn't who I thought it was. Who does like the custom? Sorry, she may do custom plushies, but this isn't who I was thinking. Maybe it's Grace? Is there like a Grace who does crochet? No, this isn't her. There is a Grace who crochets, but who does the, she does like people's pets and stuff. Why am I forgetting her name? Because I've watched some of her videos in the past. All right, here we go. I'm getting all up in my chair now, like a witch. Okay. Amazing-ish Grace, is that it? Let's see. No, but I have seen her shorts. Her shorts are amazing. I haven't watched her long form, but I love, love, love like the way she does like free form and stuff. Crafting by Glory. Wait, that might be it. No, wait, what is it? Or is it? I can't find Crafting by Glory. Crafting in Glory? Yes, it is Crafting in Glory. Yes, Crafting in Glory is who I've seen do all of the custom plushies. They're so cool. It's nearly 3 a.m. for you? Oh my goodness, it's about 10 p.m. for us here. Your friend is staying up until midnight trick-or-treating? Oh my goodness. That's crazy. Aw, you guys are awesome. You guys are awesome. I'm glad we decided to do a little Halloween live, y'all. I started crocheting when I was like 7 years old, so 25 years ago. And I started knitting just about a year and a half ago. It was like last July, I think. You're doing an unboxing. Wait, no, not unboxing, sorry. You're undoing the sleeve of the sweater you made. Oh no. Around your area, it stops around 9. Yeah, and nobody, like, we don't, just for like safety purposes, we talked about this on Monday. For safety purposes, like, we don't give out candy. Just like, you know, not having people, you know where, you know, we live, just for, you know, safety stuff. Which makes me sad because I would love to give out candy. I usually go to a friend's house and help them give out candy, but nobody trick-or-treats in our neighborhood. Like, it's wild. They used to, like a decade ago, but for the past, I feel like 5 years, like, nobody has trick-or-treated anyways in our neighborhood. Needed this live tonight. 2, Crochet by Jenna does custom orders. She opens custom when she wants. That was kind of random. Cool. Speaking of opening things random, I've been thinking, we've been talking about this for a while, but I've been thinking about doing drops next year. Not just crochet, but like also like polymer clay and stuff. I don't know. What is a trunk or treat? What is trunk or treat? I've never heard of that. You guys have to drive 30 minutes away for trick or treat? Wow. I haven't seen Michelle. Does she do crochet? Trick or treat in cars? See, I would love that. I would love to do something like that. That would be so cool. She makes sweaters. Awesome. I'm excited for my sweaters this fall. I'm really excited. I need to really start diving in. We're gonna run out of time. I also like don't really know what to do because I don't necessarily want to make like 3 different videos about sweaters this fall, but also like Maybe I will. I don't know. I don't know. They decorate their cars in their trunks. Wait, I would love to do that. What made you want to learn knitting as well? Specific project or something you couldn't achieve with crochet? No, I just had a lot of people ask me to try knitting, and this is gonna sound cheesy, but I love the aesthetic of knitting. It's like clickety clack, you know? I think it's just cute. And it does use a lot less yarn, like 60% less yarn than crochet, so it's technically a lot cheaper. I heard that it used less movement and might be better on my nerve damage, and that's very true. Last year, where my nerve damage was definitely still in the process of healing, I could knit a lot more than I could crochet. And then I got sick. I got sick last summer. I had bronchitis really bad, and then I coughed so hard that I broke my rib. And so it was like sick and then sick again. And so I was just home for like, you know, a long time doing kind of nothing, and I decided to learn how to knit. How many patterns do you own? I don't really use patterns actually. Except, you didn't know it uses less yarn? Oh, so much less yarn. Oh yeah. Yep. But yeah, I don't really use patterns. One of my besties just had a baby, and she sent me this crochet sweater she really likes. And so I really might use that pattern though to try to make a sweater for her baby. You've had bronchitis, it's horrible, glad you're on the mend, right? Oh, that was a year ago, so I'm mended now, but it is horrible. Yep, you can cough hard enough to break your rib. Technically just fractured, but yeah, it was not good. No, the Passenger Princess, some of the things I've used, like I like the pillow a lot, and I use the light a lot at home. The car sickness goggles didn't work for me, so I crochet some in the car, but not like a ton. Not a ton. No, that's perfect, Cindy. I really need to do a trunk or treat next year because I would love to give out candy. I just, like I said, it's just a little bit of a, you know, security risk at home. How's Tilly? She is absolutely wonderful. Look at this baby. She was like in kind of a mood today. I don't really know why. So, oh, we started buttons today. I don't know if you saw. I posted I think I posted on YouTube too. We did the first day of buttons. We're starting with outside, where she gets to go in her backpack and go sit on the porch. Tubbies, where she has to play in the tub, and scritches, just like scratching her. And so she hasn't actually pushed a button yet, but she's kind of tried. She'll like kind of like get near it or like go around it, but she hasn't like pushed the button, you know? But anyways, I don't know, today she was just kind of in like a weird mood. Like she play bites a little bit. She has never like actually like mad bit us or anything, but she like play bites. But sometimes I can tell when she's like not like feeling great or like emotional or moody, she'll like play bite, but she's kind of like, also I'm mad at you for some reason. She was kind of like that today. To be fair, she did kind of panic because she was in her backpack to go outside, and her poor little claw got caught in like the mesh of her backpack, and she was panicking, like trying to get the claw out. And yeah, then she like, I had to reach in and like get it out. So should you make 3 a.m. hot chocolate? Obviously, yes. I mean, I'm never gonna tell somebody to not make hot chocolate, so obviously make hot chocolate. I'm probably gonna make a decaf pumpkin spice coffee after I get off of here, and I'm probably gonna watch Casper the Friendly Ghost like I do every Halloween. I should have gotten some candy to have since it's Halloween, but I don't think I have any candy in the house. I could bake a pumpkin spice cake. I've been keeping stuff in the house to make pumpkin spice cakes, and like once a week I've been making a pumpkin spice cake. You literally just take a box of, it's like spice cake mix. It's like $1.50 at Walmart. And then you get a can of pure pumpkin, not like pumpkin pie filling, just pure pumpkin, and just mix it together. And then just bake it. I bake mine in a bundt cake. Did I watch what in theaters? No, what's in theaters? Is Casper in theaters? I might be going to see Twilight on Sunday though. Did you guys see that they're playing Tyler Warwick? He's like one of my besties and he does like YouTube and stuff too. They're playing his TikToks before the Twilight movies. Ooh, that's true. If you wait till tomorrow, all the Halloween candy will be on sale. It's a really good point. Really good point. I'm glad Tilly's liking her little makeshift bed that I made on her her ladder over there. I'm gonna put that blanket inside her little cubby hole and see if she can practice start getting in and out of there. So she can't really get in and out right now by herself without the what's it called, without the window seat. I think the plan is my parents are coming down for Thanksgiving and they're gonna bring the window seat with them when they come. So I think I talked about this on Monday's live, but if you weren't here, we're making the window seat for the window and my trinket shelves out of walnut, but I am allergic to walnuts. And I was doing some research because we got the walnut wood and I started thinking about it. I'm like, can I be around sawdust, like walnut sawdust? And the consensus is I should be okay, but I could have an allergic reaction to the walnut dust. So we just decided not to. And so my dad is making it and then gonna bring it down whenever they come down for Thanksgiving. So in just a couple weeks, Tilly's gonna have her window seat and her we're gonna have the trinket shelves, and I'm so excited. We're also about to start, it won't be like a whole big video series, but I'll probably do some shorts on it. We're gonna do an office slash guest room makeover, and I'm basically, so like, this is kind of like my desk area now, where we used to have like the desk in my office, and so I'm gonna be getting rid of my desk in the office, and I'm gonna get like a big cozy reading chair for in my office, and then we're also gonna have like a clothing rack in my office specifically just for things that I've crocheted. So like we can do get ready with me videos and like style the videos that like of like the sweaters and stuff. You know what I mean? I'm just like so excited about it. So it probably won't be like a whole big video series or anything, but it'll be some shorts, I think. The bookshelves, we haven't started on yet. I haven't been able to go back and work on them. I'm assuming we're gonna get them done in either December or January. And I think we're gonna do bookshelves for, obviously for over there. If you're new here, it's like over there on the other side of that window, we're gonna have like bookshelves. And then we're also gonna do bookshelves for my office because I think we have too many books. My dad was like, I don't think your books are gonna fit on these bookshelves. Crazy, crazy. So, did you finish the doors? Right now the doors are just painted on. It'll probably be like January or February before we build the bookshelf doors as well. Just too much traveling for the holidays, so. But yeah, I'm really excited with the bookshelves. You could test a small bit and see before for the allergies. The problem with allergies is like if you are allergic to something, you don't know when it's going to get worse or how it can get worse. So like the first time I was like had an allergic reaction to sorry. First my allergic reaction to walnuts, it was just like a little bit, and then the next time it was like a lot, and then the next time was just like a little bit, and so like you just don't know how you're going to react to something again. So yeah, and it wasn't worth the risk of trying to work with it. But I would love to finish the doors. I'm very excited. I think the doors we're going to just like make out of like an MDF, like not a fancy wood, just like the stuff that these are made out of, and then paint them. I think that's the goal for that. But I'm really excited about the bookshelves. I like when I'm sitting here, it's so funny because like I'm only seeing really like the balcony edge and like the TV. And like you guys are seeing like the cool shot of like all the yarn. I'm so excited for the future to be able to see the books and the trinket shelves and everything. Hi Catherine, shawl twin, yes! So y'all, Catherine's been posting her beautiful beautiful shawls in her Instagram story, and said that I had inspired her to make a shawl, and I said it was funny because I was first inspired to make a shawl by Catherine, because Catherine made me 2 different beautiful shawls and sent them to me in the past. And I still have them and wear them, and I love them, and I'm excited that it's finally getting cold enough to wear shawls again. Catherine, did you guys do anything for Halloween? Oh, sorry that I'm yawning. Tilly is so asleep. She is so asleep right now. What am I going to crochet for Christmas? I'm not sure yet. Finally shawl season, exactly. I know I want to do, well, I'm doing this scarf that I'm working on right now. I'm talking about for me for Christmas first, then second we'll talk about gifts. I want to crochet myself a half red and half green sweater and then flip the collar. So do like, it'll be a hexie-cardi, and it'll be like red, green, and then where I do the collar and maybe like around the front and around the sides and the arms will be flipped colors. So I think that's what I'm gonna do for my Christmas sweater. And then I'm not sure for like friends yet and like family. I've been making my little Christmas stockings again. I've made 3 of them so far. So I'll probably do like maybe gift cards inside of like stockings or something like that. I don't know. How am I? I'm good. I'm good. Could crochet a loose mesh summer shawl. For sure. You're crocheting little peppermint ornaments. I love that. Don't celebrate Christmas or love this season. Love that. How's Tilly? She's wonderful. She is sleeping. You love the eyeliner. Thank you. I was proud of my eye makeup earlier, but it's kind of all smudged now. So I have on like, this is, you can't really tell in this light, but this is purple and it goes to black. And then it's like a green eyeliner underneath and then black on top. And then I have all my vines going all over my face, but it's all smudged. It's all smudged. You want to crochet a sweater dress? Be so many projects. I know. I am working on my moss sweater, which I showed you guys earlier. It's like really coming along. That'll probably be in a couple weeks. I'm trying to get it done before I travel next weekend because I want to be able to wear it. I honestly might also try to get done my fall sweater. I don't know if that's possible. I have exactly a week until oh gosh, I need to get my plane tickets or bus tickets or whatever I'm doing. I'm making this fall sweater also that I think would be good. How's Tilly? Looks like she's cleaning right now. Do you see her back there? Hey Tilly, you wanna come say hi? You wanna come say hi? Scritches. Oh, thank you. What a lovin's. What a lovin's. She's taking her bath. I saw somebody say that the amount of time cats spend cleaning themselves every day means it would be like if a human took 30 showers a day. Oh, absolutely decorate for Christmas next week. I'm going to. I am absolutely decorating for Christmas next week. If not next week, I'm gonna decorate the week after. So I have a bunch more. Honestly, here's what I should do. Here's what I should do. Next week, my goal should be finish my 2 sweaters so I can bring them with me on my trip. And I should get everything that I'm donating taken to the donation centers because I'm donating like so much stuff, like downsizing, and I think it'd be smart of me to like donate all my stuff before I start decorating. That's what I should do. So I should take everything to the donation and recycling centers and then I should decorate. So maybe that'll be my plan. Maybe maybe this coming week is finish my 2 sweaters, crochet, if I can get them done. And then take everything and donate everything. And then when I get back on the, I think 12th of November, then I can decorate. Oh, I love that, Catherine. That's so sweet. I love all the like ways that people do that with crochet for like donations and stuff. Jerry, who's not here tonight, but who's one of our regulars, she crochets stuff and sells it, and then she takes the proceeds that she gets from selling her crochet stuff and uses it to help spay and neuter and vaccinate stray cats and help get them homes and stuff. Yesterday was your cat's birthday. I love that. I need to figure out the exact day we adopted Tilly so we can do like a birthday party for her this coming year. Be fun. What you doing, Tills? You gonna come say hi? No, you're gonna have to keep taking a bath. That's fine too. That's fine. I definitely need to. Cosmic asks Crochet, how old are they? How old is your cat? I wish we knew how old Tilly was for sure. She's like, they think she was either a year or 2 years whenever we adopted her. Good night, Jennifer. And so we've had her for almost 2 years. So she could be 3. That's crazy. You're a boy and you know how to crochet. That's awesome. Happy Gotcha Day. Oh. Wait, is Halloween a Gotcha Day? What's a Gotcha Day? I always think of Gotcha Day as April 1st. Hey, Tilly. When you're done taking a bath, you want to come say hi? Also, did you guys see my pumpkin? If you were here earlier, you did, but I have to show you again because I love my monster pumpkin. It's very cute. Very cute. Boop. Nope, nothing. Nothing. Oh, Gotcha Day is for Adoption Day? I didn't know that. I did not know that. I don't think we're gonna still be live in 20 minutes. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm slowly fading. I am very sleepy, and I think it's time for me to go maybe watch Casper the Friendly Ghost. Oh, that's so cute. I've never heard anybody say that before. Gotcha Day for Adoption Day. So cute. Yeah, with Tilly, it was weird. Like, you guys know the story. She just, like, kind of slowly moved in with us. It was, like, a freezing rainstorm, and she was hiding in the garage, and then she just started, like, sleeping underneath of our chair on the porch, and we started feeding her, and, you know, we checked that nobody was missing a cat, and we took her into the vet, and she didn't have a chip, and she just kind of moved in with us. The day you got her. That's so cute. Speaking of which, my parents are kind of in a similar situation right now where the cat that was in our countertop video is still just like living in my parents' house. My dad built him a little cat door for the like the wood shop, the workshop. And so the cat is like living in the workshop and is like the snuggliest, sweetest boy. So he's very, very cute. Very, very cute. Yeah, Tilly got us. Exactly. Tilly's the one who got us. Hey Tilly, you wanna come say bye to everybody? She's like, Mother, I am in the middle of cleaning. Her little leg in the air. The day of the rainstorm, we have to really figure it out. I felt like I could figure out when her vet visit day was. And the night before we took her to the vet was the first time she spent the full night indoors. So I could maybe do it the night that she spent the first night indoors, but I don't know if I could figure out when the rainstorm was. It was kind of strange because it was like, okay, rainstorm, Tilly shows up, we get her some food. I had to travel for work, so I was like in LA and then in Austin, and then I came back and she had been missing for like a day, and we were starting to like really worry, like, is she gone? And then she came back a day or 2 later. It was like either the end of February, the rainstorm was, or beginning of March. It was freezing. It was like sleeting, like almost like slush. So it definitely was probably still February. I don't know. I don't know. Well, friends, I think I am going to jump off of here. This video you make, oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, the video, how many dates? I don't know if I have any videos from the night of the rainstorm, but I definitely have some. You're like, what's Holly's costume? I'm a witch of the forest. Tilly was also a witch, but her hat is off now. But I do have a video on my page. Oh, Indy! Hi, friend! Wait, Indy, hold on. This is the first time I've caught you on my live. I've been meaning to make you a moderator. That's a good costume. Thank you. I do have a Discord. It's linked in our descriptions and in my bio. Where am I from? Nashville, Tennessee. Well, happy Halloween, everybody. I hope everyone had a great night. Thanks for hanging out with me and Tilly. You love the Christmas cat house video. Oh, thank you. That was so much fun to make. I need to think of some more fun Christmassy things to do for Tilly this year. Last year we had a lot of fun doing Tilly's first Catmas. So this will be our second Catmas with her. Tilly, you want to say bye? Yeah? Come here. No? I'm just gonna stare. It's okay. Can I have a boop? Please? Please? Can I please have a boop? Oh, thank you. She had to really think about that. Crochet Lover 1234 said goodnight, Tilly. You love my earrings? Thank you. I have a tutorial for them on my page. All right, friends. I will see you guys on Monday for another day of Monday crochet. I'm gonna definitely start doing more surprise lives like this. Over the next couple weeks, like I said, I'm gonna be really working on my sweaters too. So we'll do some random crochet nights. So make sure you have the bell turned on or whatever you're supposed to do to get notified for the lives. And I will see y'all the next one. Bye, friends. Happy Halloween.